Hello, I want to connect to the HMI of HITEK brands through remote from our system, and from a location far from the HMI, have the entire HMI screen on our laptop and control our HMI remotely. What should we do? The first thing you need to do is install the RealVNC Viewer software on your system. After you open this software, you'll enter its interface. Here, you need to enter the IP address of your HMI. Okay, now I'm opening the HITEK Studio software. You can also do this in the Settings tab under HMI Settings. Here, enter the IP address of your HMI. For example, here I've entered the device's IP address, 2168.9. So, the first thing you need to do in HITEK Studio software is this. Assign an IP address to your HMI. Where should you do this? You can do it in the Settings tab under HMI Settings. Alternatively, you can also navigate to and open the project window and manually select the option for HMI settings there. This action will cause the exact same configuration page to open up once more. And here in this section, you can type in the specific IP address for your device. Let us take a closer look at this. Which specific internal flag allows a remote operator to gain full access to your HMI system? If you manually set the system register bit 120 address to a value of 1 on these HITEK HMIs, you effectively grant the remote operator this explicit permission to control the interface, so they can remotely access the HMI and control it from a distance. There's also another flag, SRB121. If you configure this specific setting to a value of 0, any individual user who establishes a remote connection to your human-machine interface can both read and change the values. But if it's set to 1, essentially, the remote operator who connects to your HMI system can only view the interface. They are strictly unable to control your HMI or modify any of the values. So, that is exactly how the security of this process works in practice. This ensures that your local operations remain safe and completely undisturbed by external viewers. The SRB120 address should be set to 1. In order to keep this specific flag constantly maintained at a value of 1, you can simply choose to set up a dedicated timer right here in this section. In the Action and Function section, click Add here and a page will open for you. Set this option here. Window initialize means as soon as the window opens, what should you do? Set SRB 120 to 1. When you set it to 1 HMA, you enable the VNC capability or remote, click OK, and then click OK again to set this flag. It sets it to 1 as soon as our window opens in HMA. After we did this, we load the program into the HMI. After loading the program into the HMI, we open the VNC Viewer software. Okay, I'm loading the program into the HMI. I've set my IP to 192.168.15.99, the address for SRB120. I set it to 1, so as soon as my window opens in my HMI, this flag becomes 1. Now I go into the VNC Viewer program, and here I enter the IP address for my HMI, 192.168.15.99. Okay, here at first it asks me for a password. The default remote mode password for all HITEK HMIs is 6/8, meaning you enter the number 86 times. When I hit OK, you'll see the entire screen of my HMI appears on my system and I can control it. You can see that I can send commands from here, both the command to turn it on and the command to turn it off. So we were able to efficiently and rapidly configure a static IP address on the HMI, successfully enable and activate the SRB120 flag, and also establish a secure remote connection to the HITEK HMIs by utilizing the specialized VNC Viewer software.